Kayfabe Confidential features the greatest superstars of the premier wrestling organization in Southwest Ohio, Extreme Valley Wrestling. Step into the ring and get the scoop on all the mat-pounding madness that goes on in XVW. Get the hardcore truth about life as an independent pro wrestler and find out about upcoming XVW events. Are you ready to enter the Valley of Extreme? Get the inside scoop on Kayfabe Confidential.
I'm good old Joe Daniel. This is an Extreme Valley Wrestling product. I'm with my co-host Philip DeBong, and we have Kodee Travers, the King of Cable Champion, with us today. How are you doing, champ?
I'm doing well. How about you? You're a little shaky there. You're a little quiet with it. You don't want to say if no oomph.
I didn't want to put any bass in my voice. I wanted to give you the opportunity to speak, champ.
No, I appreciate that. We've kind of had some differences, but I'm glad you can finally show some class at least, least you can do.
That's my part of the gig anyway. I'm going to do my very best to maintain a very business-like attitude with you, my friend. I'm glad that you're here today with us. Tell me what your day was like.
Very busy. I have a lot to do, unlike you. I've got tasks to take care of, errands to take care of, money to handle, a lot of business decisions to make as your King of Cable Champion.
Wow.
Busy man holding that title, I see. Well, Kodee, let me ask you a question. Let's go back to the beginning. What's some of your earliest memories as a wrestler coming up, training?
As a wrestler coming up? Jeez, man. I'll tell you. I definitely had a rocky start, not even going to lie. Back in 2019, 2018 time frame, an acquaintance at the time, man, even kind of hurts to talk about. Don't really talk to him anymore. Acquaintance at the time got me into pro wrestling. He was like, hey, you kind of have the voice for it from your previous experiences. You got the swag for it. So maybe you should try commentary. And, dip my hand in that, but someone's actually calling me to the ring. It just felt right. So went from school to school. I started at Rockstar Pro Wrestling. And come 2023, XVW introduced me to the world. December 14th.
You remember the exact date, huh?
I'll never forget.
Well, I mean, it's kind of hard to forget a talent like you when they come through the door. What did you do mentally to prepare for a big match?
Words of affirmation, because I know I can do it. And, stepping through that curtain, I'm still have nerves. I'm still have jitters. Shoot, I have jitters now. The last time I've been on a podcast, people ask me these questions. It's been a minute. But every time I step through that curtain, I just keep that confidence and I dial it up to 11. The words of affirmation, I can do this. I know I can do this no matter who is on the opposite side of that ring. They're not better than Kodee Travers. They're not as fierce as Kodee Travers.
Downright fierce.
Absolutely. Why'd you say at the beginning?
I misspoke. I'm sorry. Downright fierce, Kodee Travers, King and Cable Champion. Thank you.
Go. Say the whole thing. Like a Tribe Called twice.
Well,
So downright fierce, Kodee Travers.
Not all the time, but when you going to introduce me at least.
How did you get the nickname downright fierce? I've seen you in the ring. Is it kind of your actions?
Actions, words. You see right now I'm chill because, calm, quiet setting. I'm enjoying myself, and for once I'm enjoyed by the company who's with me. But mainly, like I said, in my actions and my words, people stayed doubting me. People stayed overlooking me. And once I finally got the opportunity, I didn't get it. I snatched it, as a matter of fact.
why do you think the doubters or the haters doubt you to begin with?
You don't see how they react when I walk through that curtain? We just completely oblivious. You, the guys who analyze everything that happens in and out of that ring, we're just oblivious to that?
Oh, no, we're not oblivious to it all.
So you don't hear the disrespect and boos? Is that what you're saying?
Well, we do, but do you think maybe the vibes and your actions in the rings are what's causing the fans to boo you? You don't treat us very well either, Kodee.
No idea what you're talking about.
Really?
Yeah,
You knocked my hat off like a week or two ago at the last event.
After you mouthed off to me, after you disrespect me on commentary, you're acting like I don't.
I said hi, champ.
I'm just saying you and your cronies took me out. And you were standing on top of me when I was looking up, Kodee. But let's digress. That's not why we're here today.
Yeah,
You were talking about coming through the curtain.
We want to know about you. We're not here to upset you, champ. We're glad to have you here. And the fact that you're here today is a blessing. So we have so many questions that we have lined up for you. And if it's okay with you, we'd like to continue. Is that okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you. So let's just keep it simple, Devon.
So you were talking about coming through the curtain, and one of my things that I like or intrigue me most about you is what you wear when you come through the curtain, starting with the do-rag all the way down to your trunks. Is there a story behind what you wear out to the ring and why you wear it out?
I'm going to be honest. At the time when I was getting into pro wrestling, I didn't have a lot of money. Man, it's kind of a little tough to talk about, but I'm going to let y'all in a little bit.
That's why we're here, man.
Just wasn't making too much money, dead-end job. So, and then just the do-rag was just the thing I always wore. It just went from just something for, protecting my hair to just, hey, this would kind of work to keep the sweat out of my eyes, honest to God. Because I did wear, on my debut, I wore like a little bandana. There's old pictures of it. Shouts to Sean Lawrence.
So kind of functional.
Functional, pretty much. It just looks good. And now, I got the little silkies going on. I got more going on for me now.
They're looking good.
Yeah, thank you. Maybe I can teach you something. Maybe we can replace that.
I don't know.
Maybe,
the locks,
maybe,
man.
No gimmick infringement. No, none of that.
Well, I've heard from some of the fans that are actual fans of you, my friend. There are real people out there that really dig what you're doing right now. And there are people that speculate that your superpower might be in that do-rag.
Hey, I'm just surprised to hear that you got fans out there who got good taste.
Huh.
I'm just happy to hear that. Maybe they can get some complimentary do-rags, but again, no compromise.
Do you think that you might be able to start your own line?
It's something I've had in mind, actually. It's just, there's a lot that goes into it. Branding, the money, production. Work in progress.
So, another question. What would fans expect from you when they watch XVW?
Ferocity. Downright fierce. It's in the name.
Oh, absolutely.
I've said it many a times. Downright fierce when I walk in, downright fierce when I walk out. And as your King of Cable champion, on top of that, I'm letting the revolution be televised. Whether it's in Fairborn, whether it's in Camden, whether it's right now on DATV.
See you holding that King of Cable title over your shoulder. How long have you been in XVW, and how long did it take to win the Extreme Valley Wrestling King of Cable champion? Sorry, the edibles are hitting, Kodee.
I feel you. Man, funny story. So you remember at one point this was King of the Valley. Mm-hmm. This is the King of Valley.
That's right.
I wonder who held this. The inaugural champ, Bomani, King Bomani. King Bomani, December 14th, 2023. That was my debut match at Studio 55. One hell of a match. Actually had the match won. Would have won the King of the Valley championship on my debut. Think about that. A rookie like me at the time. But from then till now, I won you back in August. Excuse me, not August. I won you back in November.
All right. And what does it mean to hold the King of Cable championship?
It means I'm in front of everybody. I'm the man on TV. I'm DATV's King of Cable champion.
That's why he's here.
I even made a post about that. Y'all probably didn't see it. I demanded, hey, if bigger companies, if their channels can put their champion, little descriptor, X individual is our TV champion. Why can't DATV do that for me?
I believe they did. That's why you're sitting here, man.
No, I'll check the Facebook page after this. I'll check all social medias.
I'm so old school. I don't even know what that is.
Don't be lying to me.
Well, no one's here to lie to you, champ, and we're just again grateful that you're here with us, spending this beautiful amount of time, and I know it's precious to you. So, without further delay, we'll ask you another question, if that's all right.
That's fine.
I was wanting to know, what do you love the most about being in this business? King of Cable champion.
What I love, man. Man, it's real open-ended. I don't think there's really a wrong answer to that, to be honest. Honestly, I think the main thing that's, kept me at XVW, I got friends for life. Even people I don't necessarily like, I still have a connection to y'all that I would say I have an appreciation for. Let's put it that way.
It's a unspoken thing.
Yeah.
No matter what side of the aisle you fall on here in the Valley of Extreme, as long as you're not Project Sin, we're all brothers and sisters. We may agree to disagree sometimes, but when it comes down to it, we definitely have each other's back. Let's kind of get back into the wrestling. We're talking about how long you've been here and being champion, but really, how did you develop your in-ring persona, and where did that come from?
Pretty interesting question. All right, so basically take inspiration from another Kodee, another fictional Kodee that I pull from. Started out chill but fierce, a chill but fierce guy, looked out for the people who looked out for him, and then eventually he was all alone. Nobody was there to look out for him.
Do you feel that way right now?
It doesn't matter if I do or if I don't. I'm King of Cable Champion. That's all that matters.
He has a pretty good point there, and he is all alone because we watched YMR explode right in front of us. Let's be honest.
The solution of your
Hey, let's be honest. I am YMR.
All
There's
right.
no YMR without me.
All right.
Travis Alexander Prophet, Eddie Gates, despite our differences, you guys are solid individuals. Y'all don't stack up to me, but at least y'all can stand on your own.
So
2
you're
feet.
saying there's a pecking order?
Oh, definitely. I ain't doing no
and-
pecking. I'm at the top.
Okay.
I'm watching them peck. What are you talking about?
Speaking of pecking, chickens don't pee because they eat with their peckers.
Really?
Mm.
That's a fascinating.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Are you sure that's not that?
That could be. Let's get back to wrestling. I'm sorry, I got off on a science there and biology.
You think it's bad?
We were.
I work with him all the time.
The sad part is I got to see in biology.
We were talking about tag teams and YMR over the years in your career. Who's been your favorite tag team partner, if there has been one?
At one point, it was Travis Alexander Prophet.
You guys had won multiple tag titles in multiple companies.
And
Is
not
that
no
fact?
champs even.
What do you think happened to that relationship? How did it disintegrate? Was it jealousy?
Hey, look, it doesn't matter. All I know is Travis was holding me back. Let's talk about Eddie. Eddie cost me the XVW United States Championship at Rock and Wrestling 3. I was about to correct myself when I was already right. What's going on?
Award-winning Rock and Roll Wrestling 3.
Yeah, because I was on it.
Yeah.
And I would have beat Bryant Huff, as a matter of fact.
So is there any...
I would have had both belts. Imagine.
What would you say some misconceptions are of the fans about Kodee Travers?
Like, what do you mean? What misconception? I barely care about what they think in the first place. A lot of the times they're wrong. You think
I'm sorry. My question was actually something like, what was one of your most memorable matches that you've had in the Valley since you've been here? Is there a top match that stands out that is above all the other ones?
The match that's above all the others will still be me versus Brian Huff. It's just Eddie's inclusion ruined it. Because I would have been Extreme Valley Wrestling's United States champion. I would have beaten Brian Huff. I already know I can do it. Hey, Brian, I know we started way back. But you may think you're ahead of me, but I'm just right there tapping on your shoulder, brother.
So
He got lucky that time. It was a great match. He's a great athlete. I love Brian.
So what would you say the biggest lesson is you learned in that whole situation, Brian, Eddie, you not coming out on top?
Always look over my shoulder. Even if there's someone right there that I think I can trust. No.
Don't trust anybody attitude has got you this championship, obviously.
Had to fight like 4 people for it. Jeez.
And you didn't have anybody's help to earn it, so I have nothing but admiration and respect for what you do in that ring, sir.
About time.
That's just who I am as a person. Now, he might not agree with some of the actions that you've done to him in the past, But I will tell you this, that some of those things you did to him were downright uncalled for. And now that you're standing at championship level like you are, do you think it was right to do it in the first place?
Absolutely. What are you talking about? He aligned with Bomani. Bomani stepped to YMR. Matter of fact, he stepped to us when we had handled business. He got the win.
He's an announcer.
Who cares? You sided with Bomani. You got in the way. You stepped up and got stepped on. Why are you mad about that? That's what happens to everybody when they step into the ropes. When they step across the barricade. You knew what was up.
I think we see this two different ways.
Oh, we definitely do.
The way I see it is Bomani come out to protect me from a 3-on-1 beatdown. No. A 3-on-1 beatdown of an announcer. By the hands of a professional athlete like yourself.
As entertaining as that moment was between the two of you, it was a downright terrifying, because he is a broadcast journalist.
Olympic gold level gymnastics right there. That's gold at the Olympic mental gymnastics right there. That segment was there to trash us and to make us look weak. You guys made us sound like cowards, weak individuals. Every week, every Friday at Studio 55. And y'all wanted to use that segment as a way to further just lay it in on us. And the second we fight back, y'all want to call Bomani? You want to stand next to Bomani and act just like he's your guard dog, I guess. Okay. This is good. Move it on.
Yes, please. I believe this went in a direction that none of us wanted to go.
We don't want it to get hostile. Sorry for the trouble there. We'll lead it into a different
Let's go
direction.
to something a little bit lighthearted. You know, you do have a pretty big online presence that everybody looks. What are some of your favorite hobbies outside of wrestling? Let's get to something a little bit less heated here.
You know, I still do a little bit of commentary. Like I said, I used to do video game commentary. At one point, I really wanted it to be a career. I traveled multiple states: New York, New Jersey, Florida, Kentucky, Indiana, Illinois, California, Texas. I even worked with the Cleveland Cavs. It was I love it.
Great.
But now at this point, it's like I mainly just do it for local events. If they're like, oh, well, Cody's like 45 minutes, an hour away, we'll pay him his gas. If he's not doing that, if he doesn't got booking that Saturday, we'll call him up.
That's great.
I still have mad love for it.
Yeah, I do too.
It's just in like whatever I'm commenting, there's always a hype moment that just hypes me up.
Is there a certain game or
just mainly fighting games? You know, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Tekken. Those are the stuff that I grew up on. You know,
I love
wrestling games. You know, I grew up on. That's what I grew up on.
If you had to pick a favorite wrestling game,
WWF, No Mercy.
Your go-to wrestler in it?
No comment.
All right.
See,
you're not gonna make me choose that.
This is a real part of the show that I really like to get into. We have Kayfabe Confidential, but at the same time, we have real people sitting in front of us right now with real raw dog emotion, and I'm just glad to hear that we have a heartbeat in this room. That it's Extreme Valley Wrestling. It's the love of what we do and what we see. And speaking of, I say it all the time about things that you love. What do you love most about being in this business?
I just love being in front of the people.
You like the adulation of the crowd.
Man, that energy is infectious. I'm not going to lie.
Booze or cheers?
Booze or cheers. So with the cheers, you know, it's kind of like, you know, growing up, you know, we were all kids. We were all mean. We used to roast each other. And, you know, if you're roasting somebody, you can't at least get out of somebody.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know, you love that feeling. And then when it comes to the booze, it's like you know, it's like a cold, kind of chilly morning, and the heat from the sun is just shining. That's how the booze
bathed me into booze.
That's how the booze feel.
You know what's funny is the other person that sat in that chair said the same thing, suspending their belief, even if it's just for those couple hours.
Just a little moment of time.
It's the best feeling in the world, and believe it or not, Joey and I get to feel it as well. So
yeah, we're very fortunate to do what we get to do. I wanted to ask you, what is the best piece of advice that you've ever received from a veteran wrestler in this business?
Man, everyone's probably said it, and it's the one you hear the most, but really slow down. Like, a lot of the wrestling I liked growing up was that early 2000s WWE SmackDown.
Oh yeah, with
the big cruiserweights. No, with the
like
big
Paul,
fists.
Paul
yeah.
London,
Oh, dude, Paul London,
Brian Kendrick.
Tajiri,
Oh,
Rey
absolutely.
Mysterio was still around. I think Justin.
They had
They
Chavo
had all
Chavo
of them.
was
The
around.
Mexicals, Javi.
I take a lot of inspiration
all of
from.
them was
I
there.
take a lot of inspiration from Super Crazy as well.
Oh yeah, can't
Lots
go
of
wrong
you-
with Super.
You know, we could definitely see that in your style in the ring, I think, man, for sure. If you could wrestle any of those guys you just said, a dream guy.
Tajiri still wrestles. He's like 50 something. Hair is white summer snow. He still wrestles.
You didn't even think about that.
Oh,
No
if
hesitation.
I have a so whenever I go to other companies that don't have the quality of that we have for at least backstage so we can watch what's I bring my little computer setup and my background is Tajiri. Like, I love Tajiri.
Yeah, man, Japanese buzzsaw,
Them
the
kicks.
tarantula, the
kicks.
buzzsaw kicks. Yeah, I was
I
getting
think
right
I'm
to
too
that.
tall to do the tarantula. I'm not.
I
tried it
don't
once,
think
it felt
you're
awkward.
ever too tall to do a tarantula, my friend.
You know what? Look, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I tried that one time, and like my head hit the side of the apron. And I was like, yeah, never.
Ooh, yeah, concussions.
I'm built like a stanchion pole, but I got a little
Yeah, oh yeah.
little-
I mean, yeah, you're the
little
champ.
beefiness to me.
I was wondering what's the biggest lesson you've learned since entering the business, brother?
Oh, be patient.
Be patient.
Be patient. It's like
And you
Kendrick
said to
Lamar
slow
said.
down and to be patient.
And to be patient.
We're getting some sound
Like-
advice here, Demond.
It's like Kendrick Lamar said. He said, careers take off. You just gotta be patient. Like I'm gonna be honest. Like, I had my debut match, and I didn't have my next match in XVW for like 4 or 5 months. I was there to just do security, be there when they needed me.
And now
For the
look
next-
at you. You're sitting there with the gold.
From getting your foot in the door to keeping a title on your arm.
XVW isn't going anywhere. Like I said, they gave me my debut. We're still here. We're still running shows. I'm still your King of Cable champion. The Revolution's still being televised.
All right, you talk about the championship. I know what the grind was to get to the championship. What's the difference now that you've won the championship and holding on to it?
Man, it's really the people trying to get closer to it. You know, they're trying to be
You're a
the
target.
face. Yeah, I'm a target. You're always a target when you hold a championship and you look as good as me. So it's like you're always gonna have somebody hating, but no matter how much they hate,
So,
they're just gonna keep hating from the sidelines. If you ask me.
so with the people chasing right now, is there anybody that you wouldn't want to face in the Valley of
I'll
Extreme?
take on anybody.
Yeah, I would hope that any fighting champion be willing to fight anybody, anytime.
That fighting champion.
Downright fierce.
A downright fierce fighting champion. Say that 5 times fast. I'm good on that. I don't have enough teeth for that.
Do you have a favorite move?
Ooh, has to be my springboard forearm.
Yeah, it's wicked.
It
I know
is.
I
that.
knocked Steven out with that one.
Yeah, he was
pretty boy.
he was staring at the lights, man. That's for sure.
He didn't know if it was for the shine of his gold boots, bro.
Hey, what's one thing that you love about being in this business? That just like downright you love.
Man, it's just the energy. Whether they love me or they hate me, it's the energy. I'm just inside that ring. I'm just inside that ring, seeing my opponent, just the aura bouncing
Right.
off of both of us, the aura from the crowd. Heck, I love getting in people's faces, but what they gonna do?
What part of it is the most challenging part for you though? Do you have one?
Yeah, you see how long it's taking me to think of it?
Well,
Cakewalk.
yeah, it sounds like it.
Did you say cake?
Not now.
Well, I like cake, man.
He does, and I do too. You can't just say cake to 2 large fellas and. I'm sorry, my sugar's low. Let's keep going.
So, sorry, man, you got me off guard with the cake. I can't keep my mind off of it. What made you decide your entrance song? Why did you go with that song in particular?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I really like it's a specific genre of music called funk, PHONK. It's like Memphis rap beats, but like mixed with like EDM, and like I just like the energy it brings. I used to club and go to raves a lot, so this kind of music I like. I like EDM. I like rap. I like high school. I used to really like metal, so I still listen to a lot of metal. But
So
who
you're
knows if I'll change it? I don't have any plans right now, but for now I'm keeping it the same thing.
So
I'd like to go to one of those raves, man.
Man,
Some of those psychedelics, you know what I mean, man?
We'll get you a different outfit, and then we'll talk about it.
I don't know. These bright colors of the rave, man, would look
We'll talk
good,
about it.
man.
Maybe we'll go at different times.
I
so
want to
people
stick out like a
associate
sore
with you.
thumb because I'm built like one. Unfortunately. Yeah. Well, have you ever thought of what it would take to become the heavyweight champion? Or have you have any aspirations for taking the title off our current champion?
So, thinking about that, that's actually a good question for once. Jeez.
Thank
Been
you.
going on for a minute. Finally got a really good one. I'm going to be honest. I'll take on anybody. But, man, Dax was crazy. I'd have to think outside the box if I had wanted to beat him. And now Ari has it, which is just as tough. And I want that belt. I definitely have aspirations to get that belt. Everyone who steps through the door, steps through the curtain, shakes hands with the owners, they should have aspirations to not just be the tag champs, the U.S. champ, the King of Cable champ. That won't happen for a long time. And even the heavyweight champ. So, let's just say we're on the stepping stones towards it.
My question is, if today you could trade that title in for an opportunity at the big fish, are you going to take that gamble? Or are you going to stay comfortable where you're at?
Yeah, I'm going to take that gamble.
I respect that.
No, absolutely. This is extremely important to me. Let's get that straight. You said, came into the business fighting for its predecessor, and now I'm holding its current iteration. All right. I'll never take away any value that this championship holds. Again, you're the TV champ. You're the face of the network. People see you first and foremost. The same could be said about the heavyweight champ. It's just with the heavyweight champ, there's a lot more prestige and history with it.
And a bigger
This has
paycheck.
prestige and history too, and absolutely that too. Can't forget that. It's all good.
So I know I heard you mention Ari and Daxie. If you had your druthers, who would you rather see for that Extreme Valley Wrestling Heavyweight Championship?
For history and sentimental purposes, Dax. You can give me any iteration. His current, dude, it's like he was Angelo before Angelo. Jeez. Dirty Daxie, Cactus Dax, like
I
you
call
give me
him
any iteration, and I say it's sentimental because I'm getting off topic. It's sentimental because he was my second match. Now,
history.
History. He was my second match, and he got the dub. Just leave it at that. He got the dub. He was my second match.
I might be misinformed. I just wanted to know so I know from now on, and I'll write it down if I have to so I don't feel like I'm disrespecting you, champ. But
Go on.
how many titles have you held now since entering our fair establishment?
Since entering XVW, this has been the only championship I won. That's why I hold it so dear. The history, the trail to it all just paints a beautiful picture. Beautiful scenery.
Well, champ, I know since you've come into XVW, I've seen all your matches, and you've come a long way in a short period of time. I know we don't always see the eye to eye, but I will give you your flowers here. I respect what you do in that ring. I may not respect how you get there, but having that championship on your shoulder around that waist, I respect what you do in the ring, sir.
And I also would like to iterate and say that I am personally invested in where you go from here. Both of us are, for a lack of a better word, like he said, hate you or love you, you're still the champ and you will be respected by your peers. I just wanted to say, Kodee Travers, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for being here and giving us opportunity to get to know you a little bit so more people can see the man that's holding the King of Cable Championship for Extreme Valley Wrestling. I'm Joe Daniel. This is Philip the Bong. And I just wanted to tell you folks out there, keep your eyes on the prize, stay low in the saddle. King of Cable Champion, thank you so much again. Philip?
Kodee, thanks for being here on Extreme Valley Wrestling's Kayfabe Confidential. We truly do appreciate it, and I meant everything I said, and that's the truth. Peace, love, and wrestling, man.